You're a big guy.
You're so smart. Blow them up.
It's your big chance to blow it, Ben. Does it feel like less people are RVing this summer than typical?
This is gonna be so much fun. They're never gonna know. We are in another precarious situation. I'm bigger than you though.
We have got an epic story to tell you.
We are the Glampers, right?
After getting a late start due to the last-minute bed mod, we finally arrived to our campground for the week at Wekiwa Springs State Park. This campsite was a score because we were able to pick up a week-long reservation due to a last-minute cancellation. I'll tell you more on that later. But first, we need to get set up for the week. Plus, we've got something really surprising to show you in this episode.
Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? Up for me. Just kidding.
It's been a long day. Yeah, it's dinner time. I'm trying something new with meals and kind of meal planning. And so I ran across this company called EveryPlate. I think it was actually targeted on a social media ad or whatever. So not sponsored. It's a really good deal. It ends up being like $5 per person. I mean, anyway, it's cheap. So tonight we are making Southwest pork flautas with zesty crema and pico de gallo.
Okay.
So a little kind of Mexican going on. But the nice thing is, so they send you a recipe card. It has everything that you need, has nice little instructions. And then a tip that one of my friends gave me is to separate everything in a Ziploc bag, because when the box comes, it's like everything's in one box. So put it in a bag and put the recipe card in there. So yeah, that's what's going to be cooking for dinner. I know, sounds good.
Sounds amazing, huh? Did you get your food?
I don't know.
Where's your food?
Where's my food? Did you guys forget it again? But bacon is my favorite.
No bacon.
As long as it's bacon flavored dog food.
No, you're just gonna have dog food today.
All right, you guys are in for a treat because we have got an epic story to tell you about this beautiful state park that is in Central Florida. Now, how I got these reservations, because we got these reservations fairly last minute, and I'll tell you more about that later. But first, we are going to go paddling this morning because this state park is one of Florida's many, many natural springs. This is actually a level 2 magnitude spring, which means this spring is pumping out millions of gallons of water a day. It's gorgeous. Let's go show you.
Yeah, so I thought and like you mentioned, it was going to be pretty close. We actually had to pull forward and back up again because when we pulled out the slide, it was literally touching the fence here. So, but still, I didn't go far enough over. So we're going to have to try to, see how skinny I am and see if I can get these paddleboards out of here because we are in another precarious situation.
What if, okay, look, do you see the fence?
Yeah?
Can you just take the bottom rail out real fast?
Take the bottom. Oh, look at you. Let me see. Look at you go. You're so smart. I hope you're gonna be okay with me taking apart their fence.
Well, you're gonna put it back.
Yeah, I'll put it back. I will put it back, I promise. But that gives me a lot more room to get in under here. Now, we decided, ow, dang.
Careful.
That's gonna leave a mark. We decided we enjoyed paddleboarding so much that Charity got us 2 more of these blue water stand-up paddleboards. We'll show you these here shortly, but they're better than the last ones. They're a little bit wider. They're the widest ones I've found out there. One of them has the little chair like Charity has on hers. Charity and the kids don't know about this, but I got myself a little boost surfing fin. Check this out. You attach this to the bottom of the paddleboard and it will pretty much just assist you and they don't know anything about this, but I'm gonna put it on my board, and I can't wait to see what their reaction is, wondering, how is Dad just paddling effortlessly? Put this right here so they don't see it. Put this on top. All right, go take the trash, and then we will head on out.
Let's go. I'm excited.
Be fun.
Yes, because this is actually, we've not ever done this here before. So there's a couple of different ways to do this. The way that we feel is probably most optimal, as far as this is just by research and talking to people and stuff like that, is to make reservations to put in at a place called King's Landing, which, yeah, by the time we went and we looked this morning, because, you know, sometimes how we roll is just last minute spontaneous. Nothing's really planned.
There's a plan A and a plan B.
Until it's planned, and then sometimes with busy seasons it doesn't work. So they were full on online reservations. We didn't want to risk the walk-in, so we're just going to come down here and paddle down to a place called Wekiwa Island and paddle back up. I did talk to the ranger, and he said that the current on this river is like hardly noticeable, so it shouldn't be like too big of a deal paddling upstream. We've paddled upstream in some pretty heavy current rivers, so if this current's not super strong, should be good. So that's what we're gonna do today, and then future video we'll do it the other way and let you know.
Make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan.
All right,
Let's go.
Let's go.
You ready, buddy?
Very tired.
Tired?
And I have hiccups so bad.
Oh man, you want me to scare you?
No, please not.
Rah.
Let's do this.
Picture your dad waking up in the morning in his skivvies, and that's it.
That's just straight down traumatizing.
All right, sorry. So Dakota and I are gonna go scope this out. I've seen people putting in their paddle boards in this area in Wekiwa, and so we're just gonna go check it out, just so we don't blow up the paddle boards and we're, you know, not having to schlep them around. I'm pretty sure though this should take us down there. It does say canoe launch, so I'm gonna assume that you can launch them down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you assume?
Yeah.
All right.
And if it doesn't mean that, it's pretty stupid.
Doesn't mean that, it's pretty stupid. So I saw a sign that said canoe launch.
Oh, perfect.
So that, I think
so
we're
it's
good.
like we're in the right spot.
Yep.
Cool. All right, let's blow them up.
Let's blow them
It's
up.
your big chance to blow it, Ben. You can blow it right now.
That's what she said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Times 3.
I tend to be good at that for whatever reason. Okay, so I did bring the little battery. This is gonna be so much fun. They're never gonna know what's going on. All right, so you guys go ahead and head on down there. I gotta use the bathroom real quick, so I'll just meet you down there.
Oh, all right. All right, we'll see you down there.
All right, sounds good. All right, see you down there.
All right. Hope everything comes out okay.
Ha! Let's go ahead and pop this bad boy on here. Oh yeah, got all the parts here in my pocket. This works for surfboards or paddleboards, but it has this little clip that goes in here, little adapter that you can use it for either or, like a surfboard or a paddleboard. And then this little magnet will turn on the unit, so when I hit the button, it'll just kind of give me a nice little, you know, smooth sailing with minimal effort. So pretty excited. I have no idea, so I can't wait. Let's go. Don't want to let them see the fin as I get in. Poet and you don't know it. Oh, watch out for alligators. No feeding the alligators. Hey there.
Hey, Dad.
Hey.
There's so much wildlife to see out here. Just saw some turtles. There are gators, so we'll have to see if we do spot any or not. Just because we don't see them doesn't mean that they weren't there. So one of those things you do have to just use caution, but typically gators are not going to necessarily be aggressive. You just need to give them their space and so they don't feel threatened. But this is a beautiful spring and the water's so crystal clear. They do have paddleboard and kayak rentals available here too. So if you've got your own like we do, you can bring those. But if not, no worries. You can pick up some rentals while you're here as well.
All right, time to paddle upstream, guys. Hit this one. Oh yeah.
Why do you have a wake?
Yeah.
What? What wake?
No, seriously, what's going on?
What's that noise?
Come on.
What's the noise?
This is so easy.
Do you have a motor?
What motor? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, this is so easy.
Hey,
Why are you paddling so hard?
how are you not paddling at all?
This is great. I love it. Oh, turtle.
One of only 2 designated wild and scenic rivers in the state, the Wekiwa River flows 16 miles from its headwaters at Wekiwa Springs to the St. Johns River. Wekiwa Island is about 1 mile downstream from Wekiwa Springs State Park, and many people will put in at Wekiwa Island and then paddle upstream to Wekiwa Springs, especially as the weather heats up and the park reaches capacity.
Relaxing. Quiet. During the weekday, there's not a lot of activity here. Just
See all the fish?
quiet and peaceful. Right there, Dakota, look.
I know.
Big, oh, he's sleeping?
Wake up.
Right too, you're right there. Big gray guy.
I can't believe that we have kind of just been based in Central Florida this long and we haven't made it out here yet. Like, this is going to be...
In our backyard.
Yes. So this is amazing. I love being based out of this area because there's so much. Like, one weekend we're at the beach, the next could be here. This pristine waterway is known for its diverse wildlife and rich ecosystem, offering a unique natural habitat that supports a variety of plant and animal species. The Wekiwa River is a haven for bird watchers. Commonly seen species include the great blue heron, various types of egrets and woodpeckers, and the riverbanks and surrounding forests provide excellent nesting and feeding grounds. This ecosystem also supports a range of reptiles and amphibians, including various snake species and frogs, plus the American alligator is a common sight along the riverbanks. I also need to use the bathroom. Normally I would just, jump in, but with all the gators we've seen, maybe I would feel safer finding an actual restroom. Just saying. We arrived at Wekiwa Island and it's time to take out and take a quick break before jumping back on the river.
What'd you get there?
This is bigger than I thought I was gonna be. When you said we could share, I was like, oh no, I'm too hungry. Probably could have shared. Yes, this looks so
You're
good.
eating it upside down. Whoa.
Upside down?
Yeah, you have to eat it like this.
Come on.
Look,
What?
I'm not gonna take it from you. She's got a death grip on it. Like I'm gonna steal it from her. There you go.
It's not upside down.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, people in the comments tell me
Play the video back. It was not
it
upside
was
down.
upside down.
Probably could have shared. Yes, this looks so
You're
good.
eating it upside down.
No,
This
upside
is the
down would be
bottom.
like this.
That's how you were eating
No,
it.
I wasn't.
It's on. It's recorded on camera.
I know, right? Play the video back.
Who's right again? I was right. Well, why don't you wrap it onto your board?
No, that way I can go.
Because you're gonna need to turn and maneuver. You're a big guy. I'm bigger than you, though. I'm bigger than you. He is shaking his tail. Oh. Probably wasn't a good idea going by a mama gator. All right, we made it. What'd you think of that?
That was really nice. In fact, for whatever reason, I feel like that coming back took less time than going down. There really wasn't much current to speak of. Coming back, I was like paddling more than floating down. So I felt like it took less time coming back, but it was really, really cool.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. We will have information in the description below as far as just the state park website. They've got full hookups campground, and I'll show you more on that in just a little bit. So the spring here puts out water that's about 72-ish degrees year round. So in the wintertime, of course, when the ambient temperature is cooler, it feels good. And on a warm day like this, with the ambient temperatures in the 90s, it feels really good.
Oh yeah, feels good to cool off. Morning, buddy. You like this campsite?
Oh yeah, lots of great smells here. Smells like a girl dog was here.
Happy dog?
Hey, are we going to cook some food?
All right, so Wekiwa Springs State Park. This is in the Central Florida area, right outside of Orlando. Maybe you've looked at like something like a Fort Wilderness. This is a great alternative for much, much cheaper because it is a state park. They have a campground. Now this side that we're on, there's like two sides to the campground. This side, full hookups in a state park. So the other side, you have water and electric, no sewer, but there is a dump station right here on site.
On the left side, there is a little bit more camping without the hookups, but they do have a dump station right here. They do have that. We're staying in the 50 amp side. There are a lot of trees here, so not gonna get much solar. So we did 50 amp. We are the glampers, right? Oh, and right here, they do have trash that are safe from the bears. Recycle. Note that there are bears up here. They're black bears, not aggressive.
They have amenities like a bathhouse, and then probably the best thing really is just the beauty of this state park. You've got the natural spring, which is a level 2 magnitude spring, pumping out those millions of gallons of water. But here's the deal. I'm going to tell you how we got these reservations, because this was a last minute like cancellation pickup. So let's take a little walk and I'll share some more.
This one has a clothesline even. Full hookups here and plenty of places to put your hammock. We didn't put our hammock out.
We didn't put our hammock out here, but you could definitely hammock here. Now, let me tell you about how I picked up these reservations, because this was a last minute plan. Long story short, plans fell apart this particular go round, which sometimes they do, and things changed. So I had to scramble last minute to try to find us reservations here in the height of camping season. So I used one of our favorite services that we love called RV, which is a booking service, like basically think about it like a travel agency, right? Where you can search for campgrounds and you can book right there on the RV website, no booking fee or anything else like that. But how I love using RV is to do what's called a sold out scan. So find where I want to go. A lot of times, last minute, it is sold out. I set up that sold out scan because cancellations do happen all the time. So I actually, to get this one, I set up 2 sold out scans. So what we really needed was a place to be Monday through Friday. Knowing that that could happen, it might not, I also set up a sold out scan for the same park Monday through Thursday, knowing that if one didn't hit, the other one probably would, and we could always make some arrangements. So the first sold out scan that I got the reservation for was the Monday through Thursday. So I was like, all right, we at least have Monday through Thursday covered. And then just within a few days, my Monday through Friday one came through. So I just was able to cancel the other one. So that worked out great. Now here's the deal. It is summer. It is Florida. Not everybody enjoys being in Florida in the summer, but we know a ton of you guys, us included, love being here in Florida for the wintertime. So let's walk a little bit further, and I'm going to talk about a great way to start planning for those winter Florida trips now, so you can get the reservations you want.
We're walking around here and it's Friday, and there's a ton of sites empty, and it's summertime. So
it is interesting because I think we've seen this just based on trends, right? I mean,
Right.
we've been doing this for a while. Sometimes you have the economy, you had a COVID year. So it'll be interesting to see as we go through the rest of the summer. Does it feel like less people are RVing this summer than typical? Because as of right now, this would feel like it's less.
I would say quite a bit less.
So you'll have to let us know in the comments.
What are you guys seeing?
What are your plans? What are you guys seeing? Are you RVing more this year, less this year than in years past? You have to let us know.
All right, little bathhouse. There's a men's, and then a little wash station.
This is good for dishes, especially if you don't have the full hookups. You can do your dishes and stuff here. So, here's the thing. If you're thinking about Florida this winter, then you need to start making those reservations now. And actually, chances are if you're making those reservations now, well, it's actually probably almost too late. But this is again where I like using RV, because I have sold out scans running right now in my RV account for things like the state parks down in the Florida Keys for, say, like the week of Christmas, things like that, where it's maybe more of a popular time, but I can start setting those searches up right now for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, even maybe a year down the road, depending upon what the destination is and how popular that it is. So literally you could plan out your whole entire winter in this southern area where everybody loves to come right now by starting to set up some of those sold out searches. So because RV is one of our sponsors and we love partnering with businesses that are really out there helping the RV community, we do have a 10% discount that you can get. All of that information will be in the link in the description below. And we do want to thank RV for their continued support of our channel and for sponsoring this video, because seriously guys, we absolutely love working with them.
One thing that we've been doing to get around at these campgrounds, Dakota and I have been using these electric skateboards, and they work just wonderful to get around. Watch, it even listens. Come here. Come. Good. All right, let's go.
Life on the road in our RV has certainly evolved as our kids have grown into teenagers. Gone are the days of early bedtimes and simple games, and now our travels are filled with deeper conversations, diverse interests, and the challenge of keeping up with things they find fun, like electric skateboards. I guess it helps to keep us young, as each destination brings new opportunities for them to discover who they are and for us to witness their growth in the ever-changing backdrop of our adventures.
Love this park. This is by far my favorite park. So Gilcrest, I would say, is my second favorite, but don't let anybody know about this one. Oh, collision! Should have listened to me once again. I take apart the top one. No. Now I wanna. I'm usually right, like 20% of the time. I want to just, the way they build these fences, oh no, that's not gonna work. But hey, do not come down here, because I want to keep this a secret.
So you'll have to let us know what are some of your favorite state parks to visit, and a bonus if it's a Florida state park. We're going to be hitting a lot more of those in the months to come, so you definitely want to make sure that you hit that subscribe button, because winter will be here before that you know it. I'm going to leave a video right up here in the meantime with some more Florida fun at one of our favorite state parks that's not this one.